Today I'm going to be doing a no makeup. No makeup looks different on everybody, or what you have to do to achieve no makeup is different for everybody, I think. So for me, when I do makeup, eyeliner and mascara and like eye makeup makes the most difference on me. So yeah, I recently kind of put it together that, oh, that should be the thing that I don't do when I do no makeup. Because that makes the most difference on my face, that shouldn't be a part of my no makeup. Does that make sense? So the overall thing is, if it makes a really big difference on your face, then it probably makes you look like you're wearing makeup. I'm gonna say makeup so much in this video. I'm not gonna cover everything. I'm only gonna cover the most obvious marks. It's easy to get carried away when concealing, so I'm gonna try not to. So I'm going to use this Colourpop setting spray as a primer because it's pretty high in glycerin, and glycerin makes my face look dewier, and for me it works better than hyaluronic acid. Glycerin is the thing in, like, it's usually a main ingredient in sheet masks, and that's like what makes your skin feel really smooth after you use a mask. And you're going to want to let this completely dry down before you apply any other product. Even when I do regular makeup, my philosophy is that I should cover what's really necessary. So I don't want to let cover here, which is pretty even. I just cover the red spots, and today we have quite a few red spots. Thank you, retinol. I take a tiny brush, and for spot concealing, it's best to use a solid concealer because it's going to move less and it's more likely to have a higher coverage. So I'm using this MAC one. The most important thing when it comes to skin products and like coverage, when it comes to a no makeup is that your products have to match your skin as closely as possible. We're not doing any highlighting and contouring. We're trying to make your skin, we're trying to maintain the integrity of it. So I'm going to start by concealing the most obvious marks. The small discoloration that's pretty faint, I'm going to try to leave as much as possible. But because this is not a good skin day, I'm gonna conceal more than I normally would. I put the concealer on, I lay it down, and then I tap to blend. You're not trying to make your face and skin perfect, you're just trying to make it look better. I'm also doing a little bit around the redness, around my nose. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get carried away. Usually my forehead doesn't require any covering, but again, today's not the best skin day. So to match my forehead, which is darker than the rest of my face, I'm going to mix NC20? I think this is NC20 with my NC15. I think that's pretty solid. I will zoom in a little bit, see the skin a bit better. I don't do any filter or anything. This is natural sunlight, and then I do have a lamp here, just my desk lamp. But now with this same tiny brush, this brush is from e.l.f. I don't think they sell it anymore. I tried buying another one and I couldn't find it. Anyways, I'm gonna take that same concealer, the NC15, and to conceal, actually I'm not going to completely conceal my under eyes. If you see my dark circles, you can see there's this dark line where the dark circles end. That is probably the harshest or darkest point. So I'm going to just apply the concealer there, outline it on top. I'll do one eye first so you can see the difference. So I'm not going to, paint all over there, just applying where it's darkest, and then I'm going to tap to blend. I like to do a couple layers of this because I apply it so lightly that it's okay to layer. So my goal with this is just to have the dark circle blend in with the rest of my face, like blend in like an ombre or something, rather than have this sharp line here. Because I'm not putting on eye makeup, my dark circles actually help to add some depth to my eye. I found in the past when I tried no makeup makeup, but I still tried to conceal my dark circles entirely, my eyes looked really small. So recently I tried doing this and it worked really well. You can see my dark circles are still there, but it's so much softer than this side. I think now I look a little more awake, but I look really colorless. We're gonna apply blush. Before we do blush, I'm going to set with powder. I do not like loose powders because they're just too heavy for my skin. I just don't like them. They look too chalky and gross. So I'm just gonna set the places that we put concealer. Now I'm going to do blush, and the key product for my no makeup blush look is the Olio y Osso Balm, and the shade name is not on here, but this is the red one. If I had darker skin, more tanned skin, then I would just use this, but this is a little too dark for me to wear on its own. I'm going to use my new favorite blush, the rom&nd blueberry chip blush. And I'm using that where I would kind of naturally blush, just more as like an all over kind of thing. It's hard to explain. Another key rule to no makeup is to know the colors that occur on your face. So like with concealer, or maybe use the tinted moisturizer, it has to match your actual skin color. And then with blush, you should pay attention to your undertones and what color your natural blush is. So I'm cool tone, so I'm using a cool toned blush. And then this is a red, which should pretty much be universally flattering. Yeah, so now that I've applied that blush, you can't see it on camera that much, but in person you can. I'm going to use this balm. Don't use anything with glitter. That's another thing, because glitter is not natural, it's plastic. So we're going to apply this right here. I don't know how to explain this, but this looks the best, like close, kind of close to the eye. Anyways, I'm going to do lips now just because to me it feels intuitive. I already have some lip balm on. I just have Aquaphor on. I started doing it, I didn't even say what the product was. This is a lip liner that matches very closely to the natural color of my lips. So I'm going to even out my lips using this color. This is NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. So if you can see, my top lip especially, there's like different shades. It's less pink here, it's quite pale at this part. So I just want to even it out. I'm not overlining, I'm just evening out the tone of my lip. I'm gonna do half of my lip so you can try to see the difference. I'm trying to block this. This is with the lip liner and this is without the lip liner. Just kind of evened out my lips and brought a little more vibrance to it. So now I have my lip liner and cheeks done. I could leave the lips here. It looks a little washed out and it looks a little lighter than what my lips look like when they are flushed. So I'm going to add a little bit of another lipstick on top, and this is MAC Fast Play. And I'm dabbing this on the center of my lip. Lip liners like this and then just regular bullet lipsticks look the most natural. I also like using the Burt's Bees tinted lip balms. That looks like my lip color, I think. Okay, so we are almost done with this makeup. I'm just going to do my brows now. You can get pretty natural brows using a lot of different products. The main concept here though is to not overline your brows. Fill in within your natural brow. Don't extend too much. But for me, my eyebrows are kind of uneven, so kind of have to fill in there a little bit. I'm very light when filling it in, and I'm going to actually just scribble barely filling it in, and I'm gonna brush it out. So that might already be too much. So again, we're just gonna like scribble and stay within the natural brow shape. Don't do too much in the front too. We're doing this just so that the brows balance out with the lip more. Should be good, doesn't have to be too neat. So sometimes I'll do this thing with my brow pencil. There's like, I'm trying to look at the camera and do this. There's like a natural shadow where my eye is, right here. Where my lash line is. There's no lashes there. So I kind of just go over that natural shadow. We're not doing a wing, but I'm just gonna go over it. And I'm doing this with my eyebrow pencil so it's soft. And then sometimes I'll also do right here under my lash. Right here, and then blend it out with my finger. I do highlight because I like to make my face look more dewy. I apply this on my orbital bone, so like here, and then I blend towards the face so it looks like, I'll show you the before. That's it. And then that's my no makeup. I will show you the after shot. Which is right here. This is the after. Looks pretty natural. I wanted to show what the makeup looked like in more uniform lighting. So this is just natural light from my window. This is uncomfortably close, a little too intimate. But yeah, this is what the makeup looks like. I haven't had anyone say like think that I'm not wearing makeup when I wear this. Again, what looks like no makeup on me is not necessarily gonna look like no makeup on you. If you have more defined eyes or like thicker lashes already, you can probably get away with doing a little bit of mascara. You can probably get away with doing a little bit of eyeliner, like tight lining the eye. This is just what works for me and my face. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. I never know how to end these.